Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We all come to this speech, subscribe to channel for upcoming interesting videos. I've come too far to quit. Motivational workout speech. There comes a moment in every journey when doubt creeps in, when the weight feels too heavy, the road seems too long, and your mind whispers, maybe I should quit. But let me tell you something. Quitting is never an option. You didn't come this far just to stop now. You didn't push through the pain, the exhaustion, the sweat, and the struggle to throw it all away. No, you've come too far to quit. And I need you to hear this deep in your soul, deep in your bones, because this is the moment that separates the strong from the weak, the winners from the losers, the warriors from the quitters. Greatness is never given. It is earned. It is forged in the fires of discipline, resilience, and relentless effort. Every champion, every legend, every warrior who ever stood on top did so because they refused to quit. They refused to surrender to fatigue. They refused to listen to the naysayers. They refused to allow their own minds to become the battlefield of defeat. And so must you. Every single day you must wake up with that hunger, that desire, that fire inside you that says, I will not stop, I will not quit, I will not back down. Because the moment you even consider quitting is the moment you start letting mediocrity seep into your life. And you were not born to be mediocre. You were born to be great. Your body will ache, your muscles will scream, your mind will beg you to stop. But pain is temporary. Regret, that lasts forever. Regret is knowing you had one more rep in you, but you walked away. Regret is knowing you could have run one more mile, but you let the pain win. Regret is watching someone else take the spot that was meant for you because they pushed through when you gave up. That feeling, that deep, gut-wrenching regret of knowing you didn't give your all, that will haunt you, that will stay with you, that will sit in the back of your mind, reminding you every single day that you could have done more. And that is why you cannot, under any circumstances, quit. This is not just about lifting weights. This is not just about running faster or jumping higher. This is about life. This is about proving to yourself that you are stronger than your circumstances, braver than your fears, and more determined than the obstacles in your way. Because life will test you. It will throw challenges your way. It will knock you down when you least expect it. And in those moments, you have two choices. Lie there and accept defeat, or get up and fight. And make no mistake about it, life is a fight. Every single day, you are fighting for your dreams, fighting for your goals, fighting for the person you want to become. And you cannot win that fight if you let quitting become an option. I want you to think about why you started. Think about the first time you stepped into that gym, onto that field, or into that ring. You had a reason. You had a purpose. You had a fire inside of you that said, I can do this. And now, when it gets tough, you think about giving up? No, that is not who you are. That is not why you started. Remember who you are. Remember what you are capable of. Remember that every time you push past your limits, you are building something greater than muscle. You are building character, discipline, and an unbreakable will. And those are the things that will carry you through life. Those are the things that will make you unstoppable. Because the truth is, success is not about talent. It is not about luck. It is about grit. It is about perseverance. It is about having the courage to keep going even when every part of you wants to stop. There are no shortcuts. There is no easy way out. If you want to be great, you must be willing to sacrifice. Sacrifice comfort. Sacrifice doubt, sacrifice excuses. You must be willing to suffer in the short term for the glory that comes with victory. And victory is not just about winning. It is about knowing you gave it everything you had. It is about knowing that when you were faced with the choice to quit, you chose to fight. Because quitting is the easy way out. Quitting is what people do when they don't believe in themselves. Quitting is what happens when fear becomes stronger than faith. And you cannot let that happen to you. Not today, not ever. When you wake up in the morning tired, sore, and uninspired, remember why you started. When your body tells you to stop, remind it who is in control. When your mind fills with doubt, drown it out with determination. You are not weak. You are not a quitter. You are not average. You are a warrior. You are built for this. You are destined for greatness. And destiny does not belong to those who give up. Destiny belongs to those who fight for it. So fight. Fight for every single rep. Fight for every single mile. Fight for every single victory. Because nothing worth having comes easy. Nothing worth achieving is handed to you. You must be willing to sweat, to struggle, to hurt, to suffer, because that is the price of greatness. So the next time you feel like giving up, remember, pain is temporary, but the pride of knowing you didn't quit will last forever. Stand tall, dig deep, and push forward, because you've come too far to quit. You have already survived too much to let this moment be the one that breaks you. You have already sacrificed too much to let this be the end of your journey. No, this is just the beginning. This is where champions are made. This is where warriors rise. This is where you prove, once and for all, that you are unstoppable. So get up, keep moving, keep fighting, and never, ever quit. I've come too far to quit. Motivational workout speech. There will always come a point in your journey where you question yourself. The exhaustion will set in. The weight will feel heavier than ever, and the doubt will creep into your mind like a shadow, whispering that maybe, just maybe, you should give up. But listen to me carefully. You have come too far to quit now. You have poured in too much effort, endured too much struggle, and conquered too many obstacles to let fatigue or fear define your destiny. You are not here to surrender. You are here to push beyond limits, to break barriers, and to rise above every challenge in your way. Success does not arrive at your doorstep wrapped in a gift box. It does not bow before you in submission. The path to greatness is not lined with comfort. It is paved with pain, carved with struggle, and built on the foundation of relentless determination. Those who reach the top of the mountain do not get there by accident. They do not stumble upon success. They fight for it every single day. They refuse to let their circumstances dictate their potential, and they silence the voice of doubt with the roar of resilience. And that is exactly what you must do. You must wake up every morning with a fire in your heart, a hunger in your soul, and a commitment to outwork, outlast, and outperform the competition. You were not created to be average. You were made to be extraordinary. Your body will scream for rest, your muscles will beg for relief, your mind will tell you that you've done enough, that it's okay to stop, that you don't have to push any further. But champions are not made in moments of comfort. They are forged in the crucible of hardship. They are built in the hours when nobody is watching, in the repetitions when they have nothing left to give, in the moments where everything inside of them is telling them to stop, but they don't. Because they know that pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. Regret is the heaviest weight you will ever carry. It is the burden of knowing that you could have done more, that you had another rep, another mile, another round in you, but you let go. And that is a burden that you will not bear because you refuse to surrender. This battle is bigger than the gym. It is bigger than sports. It is bigger than any single achievement. This is about life itself. This is about proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. This is about resilience, about rising every time you fall, about pushing through when the odds are against you. Life is not going to hand you anything. It will test you, it will push you, it will knock you down harder than you have ever been hit. And in that moment, you will have a choice. You can stay down, accept defeat, and become another statistic, or you can rise. You can stand back up, plant your feet, and charge forward with more determination than ever before. You can look your challenges in the eye and say, I will not quit, I will not break, I will not be defeated. I want you to go back to the beginning, to the moment you first decided to embark on this journey. You had a reason, you had a vision, you saw something greater for yourself. And now, when the road gets rough, when the pain kicks in, when the struggle becomes real, you're thinking about quitting? No, that's not who you are. That's not why you started. Remind yourself of the fire that burned in you on day one. Remind yourself of the sacrifices you have made to get here. Remind yourself that every time you push through the pain, you are shaping the strongest version of yourself. You are building endurance, sharpening discipline, and proving to the world, and most importantly to yourself, that you are unbreakable. There are no shortcuts to success. There is no easy way out. If you desire greatness, you must be willing to give up the comfort of the ordinary. You must be willing to suffer in the present for the triumph of the future. You must be willing to grind when nobody is watching, to push when nobody believes in you, to fight when every fiber of your being is telling you to stop. Victory is not just about the medals, the trophies, or the accolades. It is about standing at the finish line, knowing that you left nothing behind, that you gave everything you had, that when the choice to quit appeared, you rejected it with everything in your soul. Because quitting is the easy way out. Quitting is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Quitting is the decision to accept mediocrity instead of chasing excellence. And that is not the path you are on. You are on the road to greatness. And that road is not paved with surrender. When you wake up exhausted, when your body feels broken, when your spirit is tested, remind yourself of who you are. Remind yourself that you are not weak, you are not ordinary, you are a warrior. You are built to overcome. You are destined for greatness. And destiny does not belong to those who take the easy way out. It belongs to those who are willing to fight for it. So fight for every rep, every set, every mile. Fight for your dream, for your passion, for the life you envision for yourself. Fight like your future depends on it, because it does. Nothing worth having is given freely. Nothing meaningful comes without struggle. You must be willing to push beyond your breaking point, to embrace the pain, to find power in the struggle, because pain is a sign that you are growing. Pain is proof that you are transforming. Pain is the cost of success. So when you feel like stopping, remember this: the moment you feel like quitting is the moment you need to push harder than ever before, because what you do in that moment will define you. Will you back down or will you rise? Will you give in or will you fight? Will you quit or will you prove to yourself that you are stronger than you ever imagined? The choice is yours. And I already know what you will choose, because you have come too far to quit. You have sacrificed too much to let this moment define you. You have endured too much to turn back now. This is where your greatness is born. This is where legends are made. This is where you prove to yourself, once and for all, that you are unstoppable. So stand up, keep going, keep grinding, keep pushing, and never ever quit. I've come too far to quit. Motivational workout speech. There will always be moments in life when the weight of the journey feels unbearable, when you feel like you have given everything you have, yet somehow it still isn't enough. When your muscles tremble, your breath grows heavy, and doubt sneaks into your mind, whispering that maybe you should stop, that maybe it would be easier to walk away, to let go, to turn back. But let me tell you something: you have come too far to quit now. You have pushed through the pain, endured the struggles, and survived the battles that once tried to break you. You did not get here by accident. You fought for this. You bled for this. You sacrificed for this. So why would you even consider giving up now? Why would you throw away everything you have worked for? The truth is, the greatest test always comes right before the breakthrough. The hardest battle happens right before victory. The pain you feel right now is not a sign to stop. It is the sign that you are on the brink of something incredible. Every single rep, every single sprint, every single drop of sweat is shaping you into something greater. It is molding you into the person you were meant to be. The pain is temporary, but the pride of knowing you never gave up, the pride of knowing you fought with everything you had, that will last forever. So do not let this moment of struggle define you. Let it refine you. Let it make you stronger. Let it fuel you to go harder than ever before, because quitting is not an option. Surrender is not in your DNA. You were built to rise, to overcome, to conquer. Think about all the times you wanted to quit before but didn't. Think about all the obstacles you have already conquered. There were days when you felt weak, days when you doubted yourself, days when you thought about throwing in the towel, but you didn't. You kept pushing, you kept moving, and that is why you are here today, standing on the edge of greatness. That is why you cannot quit now, because you are not the same person you were when you started. You are stronger, you are wiser, you are more resilient than you have ever been. And that resilience, that unbreakable spirit, is what will carry you through. You have to remember that the road to success is not supposed to be easy. If it were, everyone would take it. Everyone would be great. Everyone would achieve their dreams. But greatness is reserved for those who refuse to quit when things get tough. It is reserved for those who push through the discomfort, who embrace the pain, who welcome the struggle, because they know that it is shaping them into something unstoppable. The struggle is part of the process. The pain is part of the journey. Every rep, every mile, every extra second you push yourself beyond your limits, it all adds up. And one day you will look back and realize that it was never about the finish line. It was about the person you became along the way. So don't let temporary discomfort stop you from achieving something permanent. Don't let exhaustion trick you into believing that you are not capable. Your mind will try to convince you that you've done enough, that you deserve a break, that it's okay to settle. But champions do not settle. Warriors do not accept mediocrity. They push past the pain, past the doubt, past the fatigue, because they know that every step forward is a step closer to their dream. They know that every drop of sweat is proof of their commitment, and they refuse to let anything stand in their way. I need you to remind yourself why you started. Go back to the moment when you first set your goal. Go back to the fire that burned in you on that day. You didn't start this journey just to give up when it got hard. You didn't push through all the early mornings, the late nights, the sacrifices, just to walk away empty-handed. You owe it to yourself to see this through. You owe it to yourself to give everything you have until there is nothing left inside of you. because that is where true greatness is found. Not in talent, not in luck, but in the relentless, unwavering commitment to never quit. People will doubt you. People will tell you it's impossible. They will say you don't have what it takes, but none of that matters. The only thing that matters is what you believe about yourself. And I need you to believe that you are unstoppable, that you are capable, that you are built for this. Because you are. Every drop of sweat, every aching muscle, every moment of exhaustion, it is all proof that you are becoming stronger, that you are growing, that you are evolving into the person you were meant to be. And if you quit now, you will never know how great you could have been. If you quit now, you will never see the rewards of all your hard work, and I refuse to let you do that. You are better than that. You are stronger than that. You are destined for more. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to push harder than you ever have before. I need you to dig deeper than you ever thought possible. I need you to silence the voice of doubt and replace it with a roar of determination. I need you to wake up every single day with a purpose, with a mission, with an unshakable belief that you are on the path to greatness, because you are. You just have to keep going. You just have to refuse to quit. You just have to trust the process, embrace the struggle, and keep pushing forward no matter what. The pain you feel today will become the strength you rely on tomorrow. The struggles you face now will become the victories you celebrate in the future. But only if you refuse to give up. Only if you keep pushing when everything inside of you wants to stop. Only if you remind yourself that you have already come too far to quit now. So stand up, wipe the sweat from your face, take a deep breath, and get back to work. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. This is where champions are made. This is where warriors rise. This is where you prove to yourself and the world that you are unstoppable. Keep pushing. Keep grinding. Keep fighting. And never, ever quit.